What's up, guys? We are on the way to a car meet hosted by Metro Detroit Car Club. I am one of the organizers, as well as my boy Devin. I'm probably gonna vlog a little bit, and then we gotta go up north tomorrow morning and cut out the door, reseal the floors, touch up the paint on the walls, and a couple other things. We got a lineup of Beamers right here, and then this Audi R8, and then the return of this Challenger right here. This is the Challenger that was making over 1,200 wheel, and now he has his drag pack. So I guess if you want to call him out, you can fuck around and find out. But we got everything out here. It's just the beginning of the meet. Turbo, missing headlight. Beautiful Subaru. Damn, that paint's clean as Mustangs. Is that GTO? He's a 392 with a Whipple on it. The lot's filling up. Like area where it's surrounded by highway, the only way to get there is by car. I'll catch up with y'all in a few minutes. So Flavor Fusion 313-530-8667. Tap in with me. He popped out at the Metro Detroit Car Club meet. Look at this C7. I like this Miata. This is on the ground. Beam around the wheels. Where'd the third one come from? The homie popped out with his 04 GTO. I like how they are drive-by cable instead of drive-by wire. This 550 sounding. Got some Fox bodies, Ford Focus, Explorer ST. This Fox body means business. Huh? I know. We got the Challenger and the tail raising. Some type of perk. Beautiful Mark 5. There's Dylan's GTO, C7, Marrow. We left the meet and went and grabbed some Mod Pizza. And now we're going to, what?
Banchan.
Banchan.
It's literally right there.
Ah, see? Banchan. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. We got a pretty banging pizza from Mod Pizza, and now we're waiting for our, she said, some chicken cat soup from Banchan. We are on the way home. Everybody's leaving the meet. Catch you guys tomorrow when we go work on the shop. We're back up at the shop. And we're about to get the wall cut out, as well as a couple of other things. So let's go ahead and get started. So Pops and me and Pops went ahead and used a 4x4 and marked it. He went ahead and cut off a couple of sections, got it just right, screwed it in. So that is one of the braces. We will need to do a brace for the top, but you can kind of see the idea of where the door is going to be and how large it'll be somewhat. That's not perfectly measured out. We can't find the tape measure, so that brace is just there to do what braces do. The lumber store is closed, so we cannot fully get to knocking all this out. We were making a mess knocking it out individually. So when the lumber store is open, we will get back with you guys. We are going to get the correct lumber to finish bracing the door, and then we will use a Sawzall to get all of this out in one go, instead of making a whole lot of clutter for us and a whole lot of mess that we're gonna have to bag up and throw away. Finally seeing where the door is going to be for the most part is exciting. We got some lag bolts and some washers to help brace for us cutting out the wool, and well, we'll be cutting out the wool. So we've made decent progress. Now we are about to put up the header with some lag bolts. So while we do whatever we're about to do, we're gonna set up a time lapse. We're taking care of the footer, taking care of the header, taking care of some other things. We're gonna get to work. So these are the lag bolts. These are what we're about to put up through the new header and the previous header. Hold it all together, but imagine that's not there. It's a garage door, man. That's a garage door. So let's get started. So we got the garage door technically cut out, braced. We got the lag bolts in for the header. The footer is halfway finished. We're gonna have to remove this right here, of course, clean up, and we'll have to make a nice little ramp for vehicles to get in and out. We're about to head back up north, so we're making another stop at the Home Depot, and here are the hinges for the doors. We're looking at door handles. We'll catch up with you in a second. We're gonna check out in just a second. We're just deciding on the door handle. So we're getting 4 hinges and then a latch for the inside that locks with a key, and then 2 door handles for now, and then 32 washers. So, all right, guys, we just arrived up north. We're gonna go ahead and pop this open and get to work. What's up, guys? So since we're about to construct the doors, we're about to go ahead and cut to a time lapse. These are the main boards that we're using to construct the door, right over there and right here. So we went ahead and 45'd them, and now we are pre-drilling so they do not crack when we use screws and attach them together. We have the actual frames to the doors constructed. We took one of the frames and 2 pieces of plywood, traced out the outline of the frame. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that, mount it to this frame, and then do it a second time, and we will have 2 doors to mount. And I don't know how far we're gonna get tonight, but hopefully we have 2 doors mounted. If not, we'll be here tomorrow. We moved this light outside to help us see, and it's the moment of truth for these doors. this door is mounted. We're about to dig out around this walnut tree so we can swing this door in and out, and then the dirt has to be leveled a little bit, but we're gonna be starting on the second door. So we got this door to close. We had to do some concrete clearancing. It is 5:38 in the morning. We have not slept, and well, here we are with doors that fully closed now. Hold on. Now that we have the room cleared out and swept and vacuumed, we're going to tint the kills and start working on that. It is now 8:10 a.m. and we're going to let this dry. So this is how it turned out. That window shattered, and we have to cut some Lexan to replace it. So that's the temporary solution. So first time having these doors closed and locking them on up. There we are. And then, yep, we can go ahead and let go. So gonna go ahead and lock this up, head out the back, and then we lock the back from the outside. So we're all secure. But overall, everything is progressing nicely. This used to just be a door right here, right there. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm no longer at the shop. I'm actually currently sitting outside of this Starbucks. So I know it's a little bit of an awkward place to stop. However, this is where we are going to conclude today's video. We got quite a bit done, and we stayed up for 36 hours straight just working on the shop and getting other things done around the property, so we can prepare for bringing all of these other items up there, such as toolboxes, tools, shelves, benches, tables, whatever else. This weekend, this upcoming weekend, in about 3-4 days, I'll be driving across the state, going and getting the sand rail, going and getting all these tools, toolboxes, shelves. So it's only in our best interest to start the next part of the series and us going and getting the tools and all these other things for the inside of the shop. We're gonna go up there, unload everything, finish up the couple things that we need to do, and then we're gonna go ahead and start busting on the next step of the series. So stay tuned, stay with us. I appreciate you tuning in. If you enjoy this video, drop a like, let YouTube know that you liked it so it pushes it to more people. Hit subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.